with War Games.
Obviously, Kev has done his 5 predictions, but none of them are NXT. But you can still give your opinions, Kev, if you please.
I have plenty of opinions. You'll have to tell me what the matches are first, of course.
I'm going to do that now. So one of the matches is Aleister Black versus Johnny Gargano. I've gone for Johnny Gargano because you know what? Why not? I don't have any input with this match. I just think Gargano's going to win.
I've booked like all the way up to Mania with like what's happening with NXT in terms of Johnny Gargano, and I think he's winning this. He's going to go on to face Ciampa at the Rumble weekend, whatever they're calling that one, whether it's Brooklyn or whatever. He's going to lose that match. Ciampa's then going to drop the title between Rumble and Mania weekend, and DIY are winning the NXT tag team title at Mania. Heel DIY.
Because there's no NXT takeover between Rumble and WrestleMania, and I can't.
He's gonna drop it on a
like lose the belt or just drop it.
Yeah, he's gonna lose the NXT title belt on a normal episode of NXT, just like Aleister Black lost it on a normal episode of NXT.
Twice the caliber as Aleister Black, not in terms of wrestling, but in terms of character.
Yeah, that's just my opinion. Gargano's winning anyway.
That's your opinion. I've gone for Aleister Black because, spoiler alert, if I went with Gargano, I would have gone fully heel on this podcast. So I wanted a face to win. So I've gone with Aleister Black.
Okay. Now, I'll be honest. I don't watch NXT week to week. I very rarely. I just watch takeovers. I just like going in and just enjoying the wrestling. I've literally picked Aleister Black because Jack picked him. Literally, I don't know any other reason.
Excellent.
I have nothing else. I mean,
you can't blame me.
That's fine, but we'll both lose it, so it's fine. I honestly, I don't know.
Kevin, what do you?
I believe it would be a no contest following interference from Tommaso Ciampa to set up the 3-way in January. The 3-way we didn't get before.
Yeah, maybe. Don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know, Jeff.
Indeed. NXT Women's Championship, 2 out of 3 falls. Shayna Baszler, Kairi Sane. I've been controversial. I've gone for Kairi Sane because I don't know. I kind of, when I did this, I kind of thought in Kev's logic of 4 horsewomen.
You are correct, sir. It's the only logical outcome.
So that's the reason why I went for Kairi Sane, because I think if they're going to do anything with Baszler and Ronda in the next few months, they're going to have to drop the belt at some
this
point.
weekend.
So, yeah, and it's 2 out of 3 falls as well. So you kind of like, I don't know, yeah. We'll go with Kairi Sane.
I've gone for Shayna Baszler because what would be the point in giving Baszler the title back at Evolution to just take it off her again 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later, whatever?
So she looks strong on the main roster pay-per-view.
No.
Just before she gets called up at Survivor Series.
The other thing is you can't have a Japanese pirate woman have a title because it's just a shit gimmick.
Yeah, her gimmick's awful, but she's going to win.
But it's going to go into a little treasure chest and look so cute.
Her new music's awful as well.
Am I the only person who doesn't mind the Kairi Sane gimmick?
I like Kairi Sane. I think she's great.
The gimmick is terrible.
The elbow is awesome.
The elbow's not awesome. She weighs about the same as my fingernail. That elbow isn't hurting anybody.
When does Bailey to belly ever hurt? Hugs someone and falls on him.
Can I say
I'll fall on somebody. I'll hurt them.
Let me say my prediction, man.
Yes, sorry, as you know.
I've gone for Shayna Baszler because NXT isn't a kind of place that hot shots the title around. And plus, if you want to make Shayna Baszler look strong, you have the title and still debut on the main roster.
I like Kevin Owens.
That went well for him, though, didn't it?
He beat Cena, so how better could it go?
I went for Shayna Baszler because I concur.
Because
literally, no. In all fairness, I really like Shayna Baszler. I think she's really good, and to have as you were saying, have a hot shot at the titles kind of just done really. So yeah, Baszler.
Kev?
Cool.
Kairi Sane, because she was never going to lose it under NXT booking, and she only lost it at Evolution because it was a main roster pay-per-view and it was taken out of NXT's hands. So they're putting it back where it's supposed to be. And yeah, Shayna Baszler is in Ronda's corner at some point the following night, along with her two cronies, setting up your 4 horsewomen.
Moving on.
Damn it. I hate that Kev's quite logical with this.
He's right. Maybe this is why my wrestling thinking has gone down, because Kev doesn't work with me anymore. We don't have these thought-provoking conversations.
If you want to make Shayna Baszler look strong, you don't have her lose to Kairi Sane the night before.
You don't have her lose to a Japanese pirate that can't wrestle.
But
No, she can wrestle.
in Triple H's mind, Kairi Sane is still his champion because he never would have had her lose in the first place. He'd already moved on from Shayna Baszler.
I don't think Triple H would have let anyone else touch his little baby.
I think
NXT, not Kairi Sane. Just point that.
Just throwing it out there.
What was that? Kairi Sane is Triple H's daughter.
That's not. NXT Championship, Tommaso Ciampa versus Velveteen Dream. Although I would extremely go ballistic and mental and love it if Velveteen Dream won, it's not going to happen this year. So therefore, Tommaso Ciampa was my choice.
I've already told you my booking for the next 6 months, so Tommaso Ciampa needs to keep the title.
I've gone with Ciampa because I would love for Velveteen Dream to win it, but he can't really take off Ciampa at this point.
Yeah, Ciampa's not had the title long enough for it to be for him to lose it, to be honest. As I said, we're all massive fans of the Dream on here, but it's Ciampa for now, at least.
Now, Kev, why have you picked Velveteen Dream to win?
you know full well that I'm not that silly. This has got, we need to keep them both occupied on this pay-per-view written all over it while they're getting ready to do the 3-way and move Dream on to whatever he's doing next, which was presumably something in that North American title picture.
The one thing I forgot to say was I think Lars Sullivan is interfering here because he beat Dream last week, and I think he's going to cause Ciampa to win by hitting Velveteen Dream because he wants a title shot.
Potentially.
And he's going to take it off.
Is there no oh yeah, one. I just realised. I was like, why is there no North American then? Just realised. Silly me.
Surprised you know what that is, to be fair to me, when you don't watch the product.
War Games match, Undisputed Era, done Ricochet War Raiders. I went with Undisputed Era because they are hot as anything, and if you make them lose now, then why are you doing that? Because they're so good.
I don't think they will. Did Undisputed Era not win the last War Games?
Yes,
they did.
Yeah, I'm going to say that it's going to be War Raiders, Pete Dunne, and John O'Shea's long lost brother. And I think that, I just think that there's no way you're going to have Undisputed Era win 2 in a row of these. Otherwise, they're just going to be known as the ones that win it all the time. I think it builds the War Raiders to be proper viable opponents for Undisputed Era again. Because obviously they lost to Undisputed Era in a title match recently, didn't they? So you need to have them back in the main picture because you can't. There's no other tag teams on NXT at the moment that look credible to fight them.
I have gone with the Undisputed Era because I don't think it makes much sense for them to lose, and I think someone might be defecting. Whether that's out of the Undisputed Era or into the Undisputed Era, or both, maybe.
Ooh.
Don't know who. I just got this weird feeling.
Okay. Well, I went with Undisputed Era on the basis that they're so hot at the minute that it seems it doesn't matter whether they win all the time. It doesn't matter to me at the minute. They're just so good. And you can even have them all go up at some point early mid next year, still having titles. Who cares? They're so good, it doesn't matter. So yeah, UE to win.
And plus, they're an actual tag team, and the others, they're all already bickering as of.
Yeah, absolutely. It has to be the Undisputed Era, or else they may as well just give up now. They're an established 4-man unit. If they can't beat a thrown together team, then, well, there's no point in them existing. May as well just split them up and have them all go their own way.
I mean, it'll be an incredible.
They will
match.
do when they get to the main roster because Vince hates factions.
Vince loves factions, hence why he had the Shield. 4 horsewomen are going to be there.
DX.
DX, he loves
Evolution.
he loves
DX is no longer a faction.
Legacy.